today we are going to learn the present tense and two types in that. That is simple present tense and continuous present tense. So first of all, we will look to the form of this, and then we will look into the function of how the sentences using this tense works, and then we will do some exercise. So the form. You all know that what is a present tense. आप सब लोग को पता है कि present tense क्या है और कैसे use कर सकते हैं. Present tense is a tense to mention and to talk about the happening of now, यानी कि present time के बारे में जब भी हम बात करना चाहते हैं तब हम अलग अलग तरह के present tenses use करते हैं. The first we are going to learn is the simple present tense. So the form of simple present tense is base form of verb with I, we, you, and plural subjects. So the first rule of using simple present tense is we will have to use base form of verb with I, we, you and plural subject. So हमको क्या करना है, जो base form है verb का उसे हम use करेंगे किसके साथ? I, we, you and plural subjects. We cannot use different form of verbs in that. For example, the base form is were, right? The past form of were is were. But as I said that there are three forms of verb. The base verb is the first one. So according to that, we will write an example to understand that what I mean by using base form. I wake up early. So this sentence is of simple present tense. So I use I, right? And what I have said here, when we use I, we, you and plural subjects, at that point of time we have to put base form, यानी कि हमें base form ही use करना है. So I used I here as a subject, right? And the verb is the base form, यानी कि जो पहला रूप होता है base form होता है जो verb का, वो मैंने use किया है I wake up early. So accordingly we have to use base form whenever we are using I, we, you and another plural subjects, right? If I say there, so there means there are many, so more than one, so it is a plural subject. So here the subject was I, यानी कि मैं, and here the subject is, the subjects are there, यानी कि more than one, so it is a plural subject. So likewise they wake up early. So the plural subject is they. That's why in simple present tense I have to use base form of verb with I, we, you and plural subjects. So the base form is wake. They wake up early. So likewise, according to the rule number 1, as I said, we have to use base form with this plural and I subject, right? Now we will see another rule of using simple present tense. We add S is two verbs with singular subjects like he, she and it. So the first rule, what was the first rule? We will have to use the base form of verb. That is, if it is a veg, then veg, the first form is the base form. And we will have to use it with I, he, you and plural subjects. Rule number 2 is we add s or es to verbs whenever we are talking about a singular noun or he, she, it. If I am talking about a boy, I will use the pronoun he. So boy is one. So he, she and both, he, she and it likewise are singular forms. For example, for rule number 2, we have to use s or es and we will add it into the base form. So if a base form is veg, as I said in another example, previous one, according to rule number 2, we will use the base form and we add s or es. So in this veg verb, we will have to use s because e is already there. So we added veg is here, vex, right? And now we will use the singular subject with this verb form. He wakes up early. She wakes up early. And it. So what we did here, we added s or es into the base form of verb, and the base form of verb is veg, and we added s at the end of the word vex. So the verb form we get is vex, and we added this form in while using singular subject. So he is a singular subject, she is a singular subject, and if you are talking about any person, यानी कि आप किसी पर्सन के बारे में भी बात कर रहे हैं जो कि सिर्फ एक ही पर्सन के बारे में है, तो भी आप उसे यूज कर सकते हैं. If I say जनक, so जनक is a name of person, एक व्यक्ति का नाम है, right? So जनक is only one person you are talking about. At that point of time, I can also say जनक wakes up, right? So likewise, in every singular subject, we have to use s or es into base form, right? So we added s in wake, so it became wakes. So he wakes up early, she wakes up early, and whenever you are using a noun also that is singular, so we used जनक as a noun, यानी कि एक ही person जो है जिसका नाम है जनक. जनक wakes me up. So likewise, whenever we are using singular noun or pronoun, we will have to add s or es into verbs, right? So now we will. The rules are only 2 here that we have to remember. The first was base form of verb with I, he, you and plural subjects, यानी कि जो बेस फॉर्म होता है वर्ब का वही हम यूज करेंगे. किसके साथ? प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट्स के साथ. अगर सब्जेक्ट्स सिंगुलर है, at that point of time we will have to add s or es into verbs, right? So we learn about the formation of sentence. Now we will see the function of simple present tense. फंक्शन यानी कि हमें किस टाइम पे सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज करना है और या फिर कर सकते हैं. सो द फर्स्ट इज टू टॉक अबाउट present सिचुएशन, यानी कि प्रेजेंट के बारे में अगर कोई भी चीज हमें बात करनी है तो हम यूज कर सकते हैं सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस। इफ समवन आस्क यू व्हाट आर यू डूइंग एंड व्हाट इज योर ऑक्यूपेशन, देन यू विल से आई एम अ स्टूडेंट। तो एम इज आर तो सिर्फ प्रेजेंट टाइम में ही आएंगे, राइट? So M is a, so M is an R. That you know about M is an R shows that you are talking about any, not any time but the present time. So I am a student. So I use simple present tense to show the present situation, यानी कि present situation के बारे में बात करने के लिए मैंने यूज किया simple present tense. The second is to show habit और रूटीन, यानी कि जब भी आपको किसी अपनी किसी हैबिट के बारे में, किसी आदत के बारे में बात करनी है तो आप क्या यूज कर सकते हैं? सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस। एंड ऑल्सो इन द केस ऑफ व्हेनेवर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रूटीन ऑफ एनीथिंग, at that point of time also you can use simple present tense. For that you can get one example, that I wake up at 5 a.m. Right? So you are talking here about your routine कि आप कितने बजे हर रोज उठते हैं। So I wrote here, I wake up at 5 a.m. So as I said about rule number 1, we have to use base form with singular noun or pronoun. So I use wake. Wake is a base form, right? So I wake up at 5 a.m. So I use simple present tense to show the routine or habit of mine. And to wake up early at 5 a.m. is your routine, यानी कि आप हर रोज वही रूटीन के साथ आप उठते हो। The third is to express general truth, यानी कि आप किसी भी ऐसी चीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हो जो सच ही है, सभी जगह पर एक ही होती है, राइट? At that point of time, you can use simple present tense to express the general truth. अगर मैं आपको बात करूँ कि the sun rises, so this is a general truth. ये सभी जगह पे एक ही होता है, right? The sun rises in the sun rises in the east, यानी कि the sun rises in the east. So wherever you go in the whole world, the sun will rise in one direction, from one direction only, that is east. So likewise, to show that you are expressing a general truth, you can use simple present tense. So now we know that the two things we know, that is, one is form and the second is function. In form we learned that we have to use base form with singular noun, and if the verb is wake, then wake is a base form, right? But whenever I am talking about any plural noun or pronoun, then at that point of time we have to use s or es into verbs, right? This was the form, and these are the function, these three. To talk about present situation, right? If you are talking about any present situation, then at that point of time you can use simple present tense. The second is to show your habit or routine of anything. At that point of time you can also use simple present tense. And the last is to express general truth. You have to use simple present tense, right? So now, as we know about function and form of simple present tense, we will do 2-3 examples to learn in a better way. Let's see. The first is we need break for lunch. Right? I have given blank here, and you have to use the word need, right? And what I had said about plural, that we need. So we will have to add s or es into verb. We need break for lunch, and you are showing here routine that you need a break, यानी कि आपको ब्रेक चाहिए किसके लिए? लंच करने के लिए. So it is a routine that you need break every day, right? So we added s or es according to the second rule, that कि जब भी हम plural noun या pronoun, right? We is pronoun and we क्या है, यानी कि एक से ज्यादा लोगों की बात हो रही है, तो it is a plural pronoun. So as I said about plural, at that point of time we have to add s or es. So base verb क्या है? Need. Need पे हमने क्या यूज किया? S. We needs break for lunch, right? So now we'll do one more example. The second is he to show general truth. If you are talking about any person who can run very fast, so if I say in the bracket the verb is run, and as I said, whenever you are using a singular, remember, whenever you are using singular noun or pronoun, you have to add s or es. So in this noun run, we can use s and we can add it into the verb. He runs. He is a singular noun, right? Remember, whenever you are using and you are putting plural noun or pronoun, at that point of time you have to use just the base form. If I write we, now you have to use the same verb here. We blank fast. So we is a plural pronoun, right? So what I said, when we use plural pronoun, at that point of time we have to use base form. So the base form is run. So we will have to just copy it into the blank. We run fast, but he is a singular noun. So he runs fast because we have to add s into the verb. So now, as we have done example and exercise also of simple present tense, we will move on to the continuous present tense. First, we will talk about form of continuous present tense, right? So you have to remember this form again. To show something is happening now we will have to add ing to the verb, right? So in continuous present tense we are talking about the present time and the action that is happening right now at the time, यानी कि अभी हाल में जो एक्शन हो रही है जो कि कंटिन्यूस है, जो ऑलरेडी चल रही है प्रेजेंट टाइम में, उसके बारे में बात करने के लिए हम यूज करेंगे कंटिन्यूस प्रेजेंट टेंस। सो द रूल नंबर 1 इज टू शो समथिंग इज हैपनिंग नाउ, यानी कि अभी जो कुछ हो रहा है उसके बारे में बताने के लिए we will have to add ing into the verb, यानी कि verb के पीछे हम लगाएंगे ing if the verb is help, right, and I want to change it into a continuous present tense, I will have to add ing help and at last ing, so it became helping. So helping is a continuous present verb, right? So likewise we have to use ing and put it after the verb every time we use continuous present tense. So the next rule is add helping verb before main verb, right guys? So the helping verb here is am, is and are. Am, is and are, what these are called helping verbs, right? So we have to use helping verb before main verb. So let's understand with one example. If I say I am running, यानी कि मैं दौड़ रहा हूँ. So with I, as you all know, you have to use I with am with I. So I then am. So I used helping verb am, right? And then we will have to use the main verb, that is run. And what we have to add according to rule number 1, we have to add ing into the verb. So run is the verb and we added ing. So I am running. So these two things you have to remember when you are forming continuous present tense. So now we will move on to the function of continuous present tense. Function of continuous present tense. And activity happening now, right? When we use continuous present tense to show that any activity is happening right now. If अगर मैं ये बोलूँ कि मैं यहाँ पे पढ़ा रहा हूँ, तो right now at this point of time, in this present time, I am teaching, right? So I will say I, helping verb am, and main verb teach, and I have to add ing into the main verb, so teaching. So now you understood, to show an activity happening now. यहाँ पे मैं अभी भी मैं पढ़ाई रहा हूँ, so I will have to say I am teaching. I am teaching यानी कि मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ. The next function of continuous present tense is an activity happening from few days, right? So the first function of to show that any activity is going right now. But the second function in which we can use continuous present time is an activity happening from few days, यानी कि कई दिनों पहले या फिर कुछ समय पहले से ये कोई एक्शन चल रही है. I am teaching from last 1 year, right? So I have written this sentence. I am is helping verb. Now teach is main verb and we have to add ing, so it became teaching. I am teaching from last 1 year. So if the action has started from earlier time and it is still going on, यानी कि कोई एक्शन या फिर क्रिया पहले से कई दिनों पहले कई घंटों पहले स्टार्ट हो चुकी है, बट इट इज कंटिन्यूअस यानी कि अभी भी चल रही है, तो उस टाइम हम यूज कर सकते हैं कंटिन्यूअस प्रेजेंट टेंस. अब अगर मैं अगले साल से पढ़ा रहा हूँ कई लोगों को, राइट, सो आई कैन यूज कंटिन्यूअस प्रेजेंट टेंस एंड से आई एम टीचिंग फ्रॉम लास्ट 1 ईयर, यानी कि मैं पिछले 1 साल से पढ़ा रहा हूँ. सो आई स्टार्टेड टीचिंग फ्रॉम लास्ट ईयर एंड आई एम स्टिल टीचिंग कंटिन्यूअसली, राइट. So first is to show an activity happening now. The second is to show that activity happening from few days or time back. The third is an activity about to happen. Right? So पहले हमने ये देखा जो क्रिया चल रही है, राइट. दूसरे में हमने ये देखा जो क्रिया कई साल या कई दिनों या फिर कई महीने पहले स्टार्ट हो चुकी है और अभी भी चल रही है. इन द थर्ड वी विल लर्न दैट कोई क्रिया जो होने वाली है उस टाइम पे हम क्या यूज कर सकते हैं कंटीन्यूअस प्रेजेंट टेंस. सो आई एम गोइंग टू zoo after 1 hour. I then helping word am, then main word go plus ing. I am going to zoo after 1 hour, यानी कि मैं zoo में जाऊंगा लेकिन 1 घंटे बाद. So in that case also whenever you are talking about some any activity that you are going to do in few time, at that point of time you can use continuous present tense. यहाँ पे मैं 1 घंटे बाद ही जा रहा हूँ zoo में, right? So I can say I am going to zoo after 1 hour. So right, so there are 3 functions same as simple present tense. Activity happening now, in that case you can use continuous present tense. Activity happening from few days, यानी कि कुछ टाइम पहले से एक्टिविटी चालू हो चुकी है वो दिखाने के लिए. एंड द थर्ड इज एक्टिविटी अबाउट टू हैपन, यानी कि एक्टिविटी यानी कि क्रिया होने जा रही है उसके बारे में भी बात करनी है तो हम यूज कर सकते हैं कंटिन्यूअस प्रेजेंट tense. So today we learn about present tense and 2 types of it. There are simple present tense and continuous present tense. We learn about the form and function of this present tense, and now as I did activity and some examples, you can learn it home by doing some exercise. Thank you for watching this video and happy learning.